The first wildebeest herds arrived in the Mara in early August, and now the mega herd that follows has finally reached the open plains below the Syria Escarpment. Once again, the Masai Mara hosts itself to what is still considered to be the eighth wonder of the world, and probably the largest land mammal migration in existence today. The Mara is experiencing one of its worst droughts ever, with water levels in the Mara River reaching the lowest ever recorded. The wildebeest herds are crossing backwards and forwards, but never going much further than walking distance from permanent water, as most of the surface water on the plains has dried up. A declining water level poses its own new set of challenges for the crocodiles. No longer can they rely on large numbers of wildebeest drowning in strong river currents that would normally leave hundreds of carcasses littered against the riverbanks. Under normal circumstances, this feast of wildebeest meat would allow the ancient reptiles 2 to 3 months to gorge themselves on, building up fat reserves to last them till the wildebeest herds return a year later. The crocs move into the shallow waters to stalk their prey. For a predator used to having deep water to hide and stalk in, the crocs are now more exposed, making it easier for the zebra and wildebeest to see them. They also risk getting trodden on and sometimes seriously hurt, so hunts are not always successful. A mother cheetah, who is well known to BBC's Big Cat Live audiences as Shakira, has recently returned with her 3 female cubs to Rhino Ridge in Paradise Plain after having spent almost 3 months away. They have been hunting the open grasslands near Lookout Hill, 30 kilometers to the southwest of where the cubs were originally born. The cubs are growing daily, and here, at almost 15 months of age, are almost as big as their mother. The cubs spend a great deal of time playing with one another, an important activity at this stage of their lives, as it strengthens muscles, refines reflexes and coordination, and gives them the necessary attributes of agility and speed that are essential for successful hunting. Already, the mother is displaying what might possibly be a prelude to weaning the cubs away from her. Within the next 2 to 3 months, she will break away from her cubs and leave them to fend for themselves. The cheetah family keeps well away from the hordes of wildebeest gathered around the shortgrass plains along the Musiara Marsh. The mother has chosen to hunt the taller grass areas where she and the cubs can continue to hunt gazelles with minimal exposure and detection from lions and hyenas. Although the cubs are fast enough to outrun any of the larger predators, the family still runs the risk of losing their kills to them. The mother cheetah, covering 100 meters in just under 4 seconds, is not always the winner. The 3 male cheetahs are still resident in the Governor's Camp Rhino Ridge area. This coalition of males have well and truly set themselves up now as the new territorial owners. Their presence in the area has deterred any possible incursions from other male cheetahs and allows them free and easy mating rights to all the females in the area. This will be the 4th wildebeest migration that they see come through the Mara. The experienced cheetahs are quick to take advantage of any sick or young animals by stampeding the herds. The brothers are quick to spot an easy target, a lone wildebeest calf separated from its mother. Wildebeest are the main prey species for male cheetah coalitions at this time of the year. With the rest of the Mara being so dry, the little bit of rain that fell along the marsh at the end of September has attracted the wildebeest herds, who are gathering now in large numbers near all the Governor's Camp properties and the surrounding forests. With so many animals around, the lions only need hunt in the cool of the night. However, there are times that opportunities are too good to pass by, and here a lioness from the Marsh Pride, in true cat fashion, waits patiently for the zebra to approach within launching distance. But the zebra pick up her scent. Not to be outdone and with high expectations, she stalks out into the open towards the herd, keeping her body profile as low as possible. Although she is an experienced and seasoned hunter, she learns another hard lesson today, that stalking in daylight with very little cover is very seldom successful for such a large predator. The prevalence of wildebeest and easy food has fragmented the Marsh Pride into smaller groups. The cubs are now sub-adults, ranging in age from 20 to 22 months old, with the young males standing as tall as their mothers. Some of these young lions are hunting old and weakened wildebeest successfully without the help of the adults. The young males are already beginning to show signs of dominance when feeding, whilst the younger females and mothers avoid confrontation and rest nearby. One of the Marsh Pride males rests with his harem, watching while some of the sub-adult females attempt to dig a warthog out of its burrow. When the wildebeest depart from the Mara, warthogs represent one of the main prey species that the lions will have to rely on. Here they learn that if you can't catch them in the open, then you'll have to dig them out of their holes. The lions can both smell and hear the hog inside the hole and are persistent in their attempts to dig it out. But all it takes is a momentary lapse in concentration and a wily warthog and pork is off the menu.